Yeah, Rosemary, the official count is officials tell us that 19 people made the trek from the Texas border all the way here to Philadelphia, including families with young children that were on that bus. Now, I was able to speak to a few of the migrants, a few of the people that made the trek, who just tell me that they are happy to be here. It was a long ride, and they're happy to start and looking for that better life.
Me siento tranquilo, asuntos de trabajo vengo.
That's Doben Ramon Garmendia Ramirez. He's a 23-year-old from Nicaragua. He tells us, of course, he was in search of more opportunity, of a better life. He was one of 19 migrants, including several young children, who traveled thousands of miles over here to Philly. Now, they were greeted with blankets, coffee, and several organizations were there with legal help as well around 6 a.m. this morning. Also waiting for them, the Office of Emergency Management, health officials, and those community organizations. Now, the busing effort, we know, is part of what Texas Governor Greg Abbott has called Operation Lone Star. Since the summer, Abbott has bused more than 10,000 immigrants from his state to cities like New York, D.C., Chicago, and of course now Philadelphia being one of them. We're told the Texas governor actually made no coordination efforts with Philly officials. Mayor Kenny saying this is a disgusting use of immigrant families for a political agenda, but saying that Philadelphia would be ready to greet them with open arms. As we saw this morning, they were. In a statement, though, Governor Abbott called this a strategy to bring relief to border communities overwhelmed by migrants. Now, either way, though, these families now able to rest before many continue on in their journey.
This is a plan that we have been working on for the past 3 months. We were expecting at some point a bus of migrants being sent by the governor of Texas to Philadelphia. And as a welcoming city, as a sanctuary city, we were standing by and ready to help.
And a lot of the organizations did say that they had been planning this for months. Since they heard of Abbott busing people to other cities, they knew Philly would eventually be on that list. So we're told this is likely not the final stop for a lot of these families. They'd probably go on to other places. Meanwhile, we are waiting to hear from officials here in just a few minutes at City Hall. We'll keep you posted with any new information. For now, I'll send it back to you. I'm Miguel Martinez-Valle, NBC 10 News.
All right, Miguel, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. And again, many of these people here seeking asylum, they've been interviewed at the border. They've got paperwork and are awaiting further processing. Let's go now to our other part of our team coverage with Isabel Sanchez from our sister station, Telemundo 62. She is live at that facility, the shelter that's housing the migrants in Philadelphia's Juniata neighborhood. Isabel, tell us what you know about what's next for these people.
Rosemary, Miguel said it. For many of them, Philadelphia is not the final stop. They tell us they are headed to places like New York, New Jersey, and Ohio. But in the meantime, they are placed in the facility you see behind me. Earlier today, we actually saw also many of them getting picked up by family members or friends that came all the way here from different states to get them and take them to their final destination. Initially, it was said that many of them were coming from Venezuela, but now we learn that none of them are coming from that South American country, and that most of them are migrants seeking asylum from Colombia, Panama, Cuba, and Dominican Republic. Inside of the shelters, there are beds, there are toys for the children, jackets, and clean bathrooms for them as well. We were able to speak with SAY Rep Ammon Brown, who was inside, and he described for us the conditions of the shelter.
The mood is good. People are happy. They're not upset. Some of the people who made it here, they're excited to see family members. You know, they haven't been this close to their family members in New York and New Jersey in years.
Very emotional times for these families. Of course, we know they also have inside medical attention if necessary. When they arrived this morning, Rosemary, at least a 10-year-old that was coming from Texas had to be taken to the hospital for dehydration and a high fever. She's expected to recover soon, but as we said earlier, it's a developing story. These families are here maybe for a few days, and then they will start heading to other locations. That's the information we have for now. I'm Isabel Sanchez. Rosemary, back to you.